So describing the end behavior, this is the second set of problems or examples to talk about. So we want to make sure we're in standard form, and we're going to look at our leading term. Our leading term is a negative 3x squared. Now over here, if I look at the notation, f of x means our graph is approaching, this arrow means is approaching what? Is it going to approach a positive infinity or a negative infinity as x approaches a positive infinity? This means what's happening on the right side of our graph. You know, if we're going to graph this, here's where our x's are approaching a positive infinity. It's going to keep heading out that way. So what's happening? So looking at our leading term, this negative 3, the leading coefficient, tells us what's happening on the right side. Since that is a negative, that means that our graph is going to be heading down on the right side. Now heading down means it's getting to negative values, so it's going to approach a negative infinity on the right side. Now this next question we have to answer, what is our graph approaching as x approaches negative infinity, which is the left side? So what's happening over here on the left side? Again, for that, look at your degree. Since it's even, it will do what the same thing the right side is doing. Our right side is going down, so that's going to tell me, okay, the left side is going down as well. So our graph approaches a negative infinity on the left side. Don't know what's happening in here. Maybe it would just kind of connect nice and smooth, kind of look like a quadratic, but who knows? We do know what's happening on the ends though. Okay, this last example, leading term from standard form is a negative x cubed. What is our graph doing as x approaches positive infinity, so on the right side? Because our leading coefficient is this negative, it's like a negative 1, I know that our graph is going to approach a negative infinity. And then what is our exponent, or our degree for the left side, is an odd value, and odd always does the opposite of the right side. Since the right side we said was approaching a negative infinity, left side approaches a positive infinity. So again, these are the second set of examples for end behavior. If you didn't watch the first set, make sure you watch those because I might do a little bit more explanation. But here's just a couple more examples when the right side heads down.